Hello and welcome to Song of Horror. I'm Sarcasm, and well, with October right around the corner, I'm recording this a few days before I'm uploading it. But I wanted to get in the mood for Halloween, and what better way to start it off than with some scary games. So I've never played Song of Horror before, but I've watched it. I think it came out in 2019. And I know it's a pretty scary game, so let's step into it. For my little acid? I don't know what that was. Oh my goodness, it's got tentacles. It broke the degree. Why'd you do that? I was trying to read that. That damn music box. Gotta keep it closed. I am playing with a mouse. I don't really like to play with controller. I mean, I could set one up, but I think I'm gonna play with mouse right now. Mouse and keyboard. Daniel's apartment.
Home sweet home.
I didn't get to read that last word there. My old flashlight. It saved me more than once in the great outdoors. Okay, well, like, you don't want to touch it? Those bring back some really good memories. Awesome. Can I not take it with me? That sucks. Yeah, first we're gonna go explore the rest of the hallway. He's got a guitar and a couch and a TV. Looks like we're set in the 90s. My the toilet drain stinks as usual. Dude, you need to put some like air freshener in there or something, dude. Like, get that stuff like checked out, okay? I know it stinks, but keep it smelling good, like better housekeeping.
Oh, crikey, seriously? Hello?
Daniel, it's me, Etienne. Hey, we've got a bit of a major emergency going on here.
Oh, you're joking. Friday evening, and there's an emergency?
This is serious business. Sebastian Husher is nowhere to be found, and his manuscript should have been at the office by Tuesday. He won't answer his calls, and he hasn't shown up at his office at the university. He's vanished into thin air.
Don't screw with me, Etienne. Call him on Monday or send a courier for him. I just got in the door less than 5 minutes ago.
I'd go myself, but I've got to attend Albert's performance in half an hour. Plus, Husher's house is closer to your place than it is to mine. Come on, man. The sooner you go, the sooner you'll get back home.
You're going to owe me a big fat favor.
Whatever you want. Write this down. 4 Abbott Thomas Road, in the old housing developments along Highway EB-15.
EB-15? Good God, that's out in the sticks. I plan to take a few days off after this.
Well, we'll talk about that once you find him. Oh, and if he gives you the manuscript, don't show it to anyone. And don't go selling it off to the highest bidder.
I'll see what I can do. We'll ring you up when I get back.
Thanks, Dan. You're saving my skin.
Again. Another Friday evening and I'm working as an errand boy. I suppose they're too important over at Wake Publishers to come looking for jolly old Husher themselves. Shit. Even I should be too important for that. Though I mustn't overstretch my complaints. Rising from my lot as a drunkard and financial ruin to that of an errand boy is actually quite an improvement. If only things had gone a bit better for the company, or I'd got on the wagon a bit sooner. Damn, Sophie did the right thing when she divorced me. I would have divorced myself in her place. Daniel Neuer, the bloody alcoholic. Chin up, you. That is Daniel Neuer, the bloody ex-alcoholic, after all. Wake Publishers employee by day, Wake Publishers screwed over lackey by evening. Even Friday evenings. But if I could find Herscher, I have a feeling my status at the company would rise quite a bit. After all, he is the publishing firm's biggest star. Let's cross our fingers and hope he's home.
Husher Mansion is a large 19th century colonial house, property of Sebastian P. Husher, acclaimed professor and historical fiction author. Prelude, a Friday like any other. Interesting how I cannot turn the camera. A tricycle. I didn't know Husher had kids. A newspaper. That murderer they arrested about a week ago is on the front page. Strange, he hasn't picked up his paper in a week and the front door is open. Wouldn't you call the cops?
Hello? Is that music? I'd better take a look.
I guess maybe not. Maybe he just wanted to read it. He's busy after all. Each character has their own light source. To turn it on and off, press F. Once it's on, you can choose the direction in which you want to point the light. To do so, use my mouse, obviously. This will allow me to illuminate specific areas and also help you interact with objects that might not be right in front of your character. Your light source will never run out. Use it as much as you need. Oh, hold escape. Okay. I was pressing escape and nothing was happening.
Someone playing a music box?
The alarm seems disabled. Much better. If it goes off, I'll have a lot of explaining to do. Okay, well, like, don't you think that I don't know, man. They look like travel guides. You should have just said, if anything's off, I'm calling the cops. That's what I would have done. The clock marched 12. Guess it needs fixing. Then again, I understand he needs the manuscript. He's a nobody. He doesn't want to be a nobody. That's a lot of clothes. Is there anyone home? Okay, can I try this door? I'm much better since I stopped drinking. Maybe I could ask Sophie out. Focus, Daniel. Okay. So this is just like an entrance bathroom. Okay. That's not where the music is coming from. Okay. What is that? They look like travel guides? Okay. Clock marks 12. I guess it needs fixing. Okay, let's see what that is. Husher is in a lot of these framed pictures. The rest must be family, I guess. These paintings are depressing. I'd never put them up in my place. That's weird. What are all those suitcases doing here? Well, I mean, he travels a lot, right? He's a professor. I don't think it's that weird. Maybe he's just like busy, right? You kidding me. I gotta go with... A chessboard really suits the highbrow feel of this house. I can't seem to... With so many people in the house, it's no wonder no one ever answered Etienne's calls. Nice record player, looks vintage, okay. Is it coming through there? I think so. What a beauty, must sound like an angel. Look at all those bottles, and to think they almost ruined my life. I have a feeling that your life's about to get more ruined, my guy. I'm sorry. This plant is barely alive, if at all. When was the last time they watered it? History and art magazines. Yeah, nothing against them, but I bet they'd bore me to death. It's not coming... I know it's coming from that other door, and I'm kind of like... What did you do that for? That was weird. Oh. Let me go over to this side and check out this. Because, like, I mean, like... I am really not feeling it. Hey, if I break that, my grandsons will finish paying it off. A respectable amount of books. I wonder who this is. History fiction, fun to read, although I prefer the newspaper. A camera, or rather a fake camera. And this guy's even messier than I am. Mostly noir and police thrillers. Now these I like. Grammar and reference books. I guess these come in handy when Husher's writing. Books, books, and more books. What is this? Japanese swords. Anything from that country is popular now, thanks to those stupid cartoons. And then what do we have here? And a drawer. It looks like this drawer is jammed shut. I tell you what, I know that once I go in there, something bad is going to happen for sure. Here we go.
There's something on that doorknob.
Decorative fruit, the expensive porcelain kind. I guess they don't want anyone to think they're poor. Something on it. Yeah, I know. Table is set, but covered in dust. Where is everybody? Wouldn't you just... Why don't you call the police? Books and plates in the same cabinet? Not much order there. Family portraits. I guess. They look old. Man, that mirror is dirty. Maybe it's just cold. I'm afraid, I'm afraid, I'm afraid. I'm afraid, I'm afraid, I'm afraid. They're all covered in dust. This place hasn't been cleaned in days. Yeah, dude, I can, like... A matchbox. Can't think of any reasons to burn the house down yet. Well, got this like sickening feeling in my stomach that like once I go into that room, we're gonna be encountering something and I'm not gonna like what it is. Documents and items. You have found an examinable item. Inspect it to gain information by pressing E. To examine the backside, use your mouse. You can access your inventory and collected documents at any time by pressing I or J. Excellent. First letter from Isaac Farber. A letter for Husher, found by Daniel in the author's mansion, post-stamped on August 1st, 1998. Dear Sebastian, how are you? To be completely honest, I be honest, I must admit that we are all unapologetic, or all impatiently awaiting your latest work. My dear friend, I cannot ask a favor. I must ask a favor of you. Enclosed with this letter, you will find one of the latest. Let me try this. Let me do this. This will make it way easier. One of the latest items we have purchased at the store, an ornate music box with fascinating engravings. The craftsmanship is astonishing, but something else has caught my eye. Or perhaps I should say ear. The melody, Sebastian. It's peculiar. You have to listen to it for yourself. I had never heard the song before, and my attempts at finding the score or the name of the composer have failed. I cannot for the life of me get that melody out of my head. Would you be willing to help? Would you be willing to help me find any clues regarding this box and its mysterious melody? I would be forever grateful. With the warmest of wishes, Isaac Farber. Yes, I've also enclosed a little information that I managed to find about said box. Letter addressed to Sebastian P. Husher, 25 Thomas Road, or 25 Abbott Thomas Road 4.
Interesting. What the? How can there be a door there?
Said, there's a classical music album on the record player. Is that it? There's stuff lying all over the place. Reminds me of my college dorm. That looks... definitely doesn't look like you should mess with that dude. He has the survival instincts of a fly. This radio has to be older than me, and are those rifles real? Like, wow, this guy likes to hunt. Sophie would have a fit if she saw this. Good for her. You're gonna really try to mess with it? What the hell are you doing? No. No. Why? Why? Well, has he lost his mind?
I'd hardly taken a step forward when I heard the door close behind me. When I turned around, the door wasn't there anymore, and all that was left of it was a strange shadow on the wall. I searched. I despaired. And I screamed until my throat began to burn. The candles started to run out, as did the batteries in my torch. From within the most suffocating darkness, the hours went by, until turning into days, and I began to fall in and out of a restless sleep. I would hear voices Sometimes right next to me. Other times a few yards away. It seemed like they were coming from the other side of the wall. Desperate cries, howling in horror. And sometimes, the worst of all, a vast, oppressive silence would fall, seeming to emanate from everywhere and nowhere all at once. There was nobody there, just hallucinations, nightmares, black nothingness, and the song from that music box. Trapped in this impossible place, I wondered if I was going to die there.
Three days later, Daniel has become trapped in the Usher mansion or elsewhere. The door that should not be.
Etienne, do you have any news on Daniel yet?
Oh, Sophie. No. We've been calling him at home all day, but there's no response. Do you know if he's got a mobile phone?
No, I don't think so. And if he does, he doesn't tend to keep it on him.
Oh, man. I think I should pass by the Husher place when I leave, just to see if they know anything.
Husher the writer? Your client?
Yeah. I sent Daniel over there on Friday, and I haven't heard from him since.
What's the address? I'm going to stop by Daniel's place, and if I don't find him, I can go around and ask about him.
The house on the outskirts of town, on Highway EB-15. Number 4, Abbott Thomas Road. It's a big house.
Okay. I'm headed over. Call me if you find him.
Of course. Same to you.
The Husher mansion. Oh yeah, we already did all that. That's great. Okay, so this is how the game kind of works from what I know of it, right? You've got a few different characters that are different. You can choose them. They can all die, or none of them can die, and they all have different strengths and weaknesses. So we've got, I guess we're forced to start with Sophie. No, we're not. Okay, Sophie Van Den Ende, and I believe this is Daniel's ex-wife, right? She's 40, the light source is a candle. Life has always put Sophie to the test, or life has put Sophie to the test many times, but she always pulls through. It was thanks to this resilience that she summoned the strength to put an end to her failing marriage with Daniel. Sophie, who runs a well-known art gallery, is now enjoying the ever-elusive prosperity she has always longed for. Oh, I mouse scrolled and it changed it. It was wild. Okay. We can also choose Alina Ramos. Or Ramos. Age 32, source of light, flashlight. Alina is a passionate, hands-down type of learner, always eager to get her hands dirty at work, happy and energetic. She's traveled all the world with her sister in search of a better life for them both. Now working as an electrical technician at Monolith Security, Alina is part of a highly qualified tech support team repairing high-end home security systems for exclusive clients. So walkie-talkie. It doesn't work very well. It picks up a lot of interference. She's really fast. She's got great stealth. She's okay strength. Pretty good strength. Not great serenity. I don't know what that really means, but does it like tell us anything? No. Scented candles. I don't know what the 3 means. Like, she's really high serenity, but okay. Whenever I light one, everything around me feels safer and more peaceful. Okay. Now, aside from Alina, we have Alexander Laskin, age 59, light source candle. Alexander and his wife, Masha, are housekeepers at writer Sebastian P. Usher's mansion, watching over the author's children in one of their many household duties. The Russian couple of Christian faith has moved to Europe in the early 80s in an attempt to flee from a mysterious past that Alexander rarely, if ever, speaks about. He's okay. Wow, he's just really strong. Metal hip flask. Take a good swig from the flask to soothe your nerves when danger lurks. It always worked for me. Dude, he's an alcoholic. Etienne Bertrand, age 45, light source lighter. Excuse me, I'm stretching. Sorry about that. Age 45, light source lighter. Etienne, or Etienne? I don't know how to pronounce his name, but Etienne, a confident, self-made man is sales manager at Wake Publishing, making him Daniel's direct supervisor. In his role as personal assistant, Daniel has become somewhat of an errand boy. But Etienne is slowly giving him greater responsibilities. Although they love to complain about working together, they have grown fond of each other, developing a friendship outside of work that neither of them likes to admit. He's okay then. Writing down anything important is the secret to remembering. Let's see anybody else. Okay, looks like we're starting with Sophie. Wish me luck, guys. I'm nervous. 2 children, Julia and Saul, and her housekeepers. Okay. So the children, his wife is Catherine. Usher's wife is Catherine. Okay. Wow, you're gonna show up late, lady. How late is it? It's September 28th, 1998. That's kind of funny because I'm playing this on September 27th. The tricycle, it's wet and beginning to rust. Must have been here for days.
Huh.
It's totally jammed. Probably hasn't been open for years. What you got over here? A rocking chair? Newspaper that's then been through a storm. I can hardly read a word. Hey. Just let yourself in, why don't you? You would have thought that either of them would have called the police at this point.
The door was open. Is there anybody home?
A burglar alarm. How modern. A moat with crocodiles would be more fitting in this house. Books in the foyer. You won't find me complaining. The clock is turn of the century. Just lovely, though the time isn't set properly. It's so much darker with the candle, and now that it's dark. Coats hung up. Somebody must be home then.
Uh-huh.
She said how modern. Oh, it's open now. Interesting. There are greasy fingerprints all over the glass. I like the shadows. Interesting. Tears in the Wind by Liam Edelman. It's lovely, melancholy, and has macabre touches. God, I've started to think the same way I talk to clients about works of art. Packed suitcases, they're everywhere. But were they arriving or leaving? An old bicycle, a tad broken down, but it's still pretty. Should I not be in here or something? An old metal box, a rusty old metal box closed shut, fuses. Bloody hell, it's screwed down. The label says it has fuses inside, but it's closed shut with a screw. I don't know, like... Okay, can I use? I understand, or you could combine, right? So, oh, I guess I just have it. A disorderly pile of tools, but no flathead screwdriver. Bummer. I love motorcycles, but I've never mustered the courage to drive one, especially with Daniel telling me how dangerous they are. Boiler functioning. Upper panel, shut down, press the left button, start, press the central button, emptying, press the right button in case of malfunction. Preventing correct boiler functioning. You can perform an emergency shutdown by keeping the blue button pressed for 4 seconds. Okay. Here's the boiler. It is receiving no electricity like the rest of the house. Okay, so... interesting. Is that like... I'm trying to figure things out. I can't open it. I think it's locked from the inside. I'd need a key to open it. Okay.
Huh.
Old photos of family trips and such. My dear eccentric husband, I left your key in the top drawer of your bureau in the library. The children have been very nervous lately. We need to talk about this as soon as you get back. And I don't want them playing with it. On September 4th. Okay. The Death Marches by Carlos Shlomo. It was inspired by the prisoner transfers which took place in World War II. I wouldn't put it up in my home. Pile of suitcases seems a bit much for a long journey, but I don't think they're moving either. It's been years since I've seen one of these telephones since we sold my parents' old house. The carving on this chess piece is exquisite. Good music with good wine in other circumstances. An upright piano. I played one just like it as a girl. Seeing so many bottles in one place reminds me of Daniel in Unpleasant Times. A wilted plant sometimes happens to mine when I have a lot going on at the gallery. History magazines. I actually subscribe to some of these. I never understood why people have to murder defenseless animals for sport. There is soot all over. Perhaps I could get it to light somehow? What? Novels written by Husher. I don't consider myself a fan, but I admit his books are addictive. There's a carving. Okay, can we go in here? Did we go in here before? I just don't remember anything. I'm really afraid. A world globe from the 18th century. Husher must deal with some very choice collectors. I must admit, I could spend weeks on end in this library. Historical novels like those authored by Husher? It's cheap entertainment, but devilishly addictive.
Huh.
Lovely camera. Wait, it's only a replica. World globe. Oh, yeah. I'm not really sure about anything. An Olivetti from the 1940s. Husher's old-fashioned even when it comes to his work, though I admit it is quite lovely. Macabre Tales, noir novels, and Psycho by Robert Bloch. Enchanting. Dictionaries, atlases, and manuals in a variety of languages. It looks like Husher does his research before writing. Very good, I do that too. I can hardly resist the temptation to take one of them. Japanese swords both look authentic. I could even imagine them as museum pieces. I see a key in the drawer, but it is jammed. I've got to lubricate it somehow. I just have a real... man, it's so creepy now. The house has become much creepier with like this low level of lighting that we're now stuck with, I guess. So now you gotta go here, and this is where the bad stuff happened, right? Dishes and books in the same little cupboard. Odd way of arranging things. Porcelain fruit and candlesticks, an English tea set, all very old and dusty. The table has been set for 4, but they never appear to have eaten their meal. Old family photos in black and white. I can't see anything. It's covered in filth. I would fit under that table quite easily if I were in need of hiding. Don't say that. At least she's got some decent survival instincts. Look at that window is open. I don't want to go through those doors. I'm kind of nervous to even do that. Like what will happen? We went through here before, right? If we find Daniel, like we just need to get him out of here. But he's like trapped in a shadow realm or something. A delicate, quite elegant dinner service, but covered with dust. Ooh, yeah, I could use those. Oh, yeah. Just an ordinary matchbox. I'll achieve nothing this way. Okay, is this open?
There's something on the counter. Yes.
A drawing by Husher's youngest child, Saul, 7. Ooh, that doesn't look safe. I better watch out for that. Fresh fruit, though the apples are beginning to rot. They appear to be old cookbooks. As far as I can tell, they are written in Russian. A metal ring. A ring made of iron. Nothing is unusual. I'll shoot. I don't want to touch it. Water came out from under the sink, and there's a wire right there. I am not gonna do that. There's still some coffee left in the pot, okay? You know, old coffee ain't right. The door's locked shut. Nope. Nope. I am not going through there. I do not like that. Okay, so what would this door be? Okay. I'm starting to get all nervous and antsy. Here we go. Well, we can light that thing. I'd need a key to open it. Interesting. So if we go light the fireplace. No. Oh yeah. First, I need something to get it lit. I don't understand that. Like, so I need to find like kindling? I don't want to go down in there. I'm creeped out. Officially. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and... You know what? I guess I'm gonna...
I should take a look on this floor first.
You don't want to go upstairs? I really don't blame you. I guess I have to go in that dingy corridor. Oh, that's no fun. Maybe there's some lubricant in the garage, though. Maybe I should check there first, because I really don't want to go there. It looks really, really scary. This was the garage? No way. There's nothing. So maybe in the kitchen? Did you get some oil or grease? Like, I really don't want to go down there. Both of these were locked. Alright, well, tell you what, guys. Next episode, I'm going there. Why the hell did that thing do that? I'm gonna save an X6. Screw that. Yeah, next episode I'm gonna go in that into that closet and see what we can find. I mean, like, I'm not sure if, like, she says there's soot in there, but I don't think soot by itself can be lit. I tried with the candle or the match and it didn't seem to work. And I don't want to waste her 3 scented candles. So, we'll continue this next time I come around to it. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, once again, my name is Sarcasm. If you want to keep up with it, subscribe, like the video. I'm going to be uploading these for October. I'm going to be doing a different horror game pretty much every day, although I will come back to this and continue playing. All right. See you in the next one. Sarcasm out.